Truly next. I'm still laughing about that comment. Truly next gen. Truly next gen. Some real next gen stuff there. Uh-oh, so that did create a new stream. Oh no. It was the only way to get it working on well, at least the Twitch is working again, so that's good. Alright, I shared it. I should be back on Twitch. Now I've gotta share this again. Boy oh boy, very fun. I love it. The game's really messing with me now. I'm just tweeting out. Bloop. Alright. Hello. Are you guys you back? Have you returned? Also, Timmer's here again. Timmer's here now. Welcome, Timmer. Are you guys? Hello, Timmer. Greetings. So what happened was OBS just crashed for no particular reason. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Yeah, no, I messed up what I was saying. Alright. I am resuming. Alright. Let's continue. Also, mine was right there. Wait. Yeah, right there. 427. Right there. That's my office. Alright. Let's go. Employee number 427.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That
Possibly.
his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Hello. Yeah, I had to restart the stream completely in order to get it working on Twitch.
Controls labeled with emotion.
What? OBS. I have the game selected, OBS.
Happy or sad.
OBS! What is wrong with you? Capture specific window. Capture restream chat. OBS is just not working today. Alright, I'm creating a new game capture. Game capture 2. Specific window. Stanley Parable. Alright, now it's taking up the whole screen. We've got Evil Scotty again. Grimdark Scotty. Alright, Alright, I'll keep it at that, I think. That's game.
Intent.
Their game.
Walking, eating, working. all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the
Where
cold reality
freedom
of his
meant
past
nothing.
began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
No, I'm gonna, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Mind control system. No activity found. Off. Ba-bum. We did it. We did it, chat.
Blackness.
We saved
And
the
a rising
world.
chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes.
Yes.
He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself.
That was a
from
very
someone
short
else's
game.
command. Freedom was
I
mere
paid like 20 bucks
moments
for
away.
this.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Magic.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only
There's a little
thing
building.
worth knowing.
And then there's a...
Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
Scotty chat.
the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new...
A feeling of liberation. The game really wrestled the
This
controls
was
out of your
exactly the
hands.
way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Stanley was happy. I beat the game. I got the beat the game achievement. And now we're back. Well, let's see what's
All his
new.
co-workers were gone.
Let's see what we can do.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think I know which one I'm gonna do next. So let's go. So I think I have to do the
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
left one.
he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I want to sweep. Every time. All right.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope. We're going down.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss.
Oh, wait.
Admitting he
Never
had
mind.
left
I
his
picked the wrong
post
one.
During work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
I accidentally picked the
And
wrong.
something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this,
You got locked out of
he
an
began to make
achievement?
other strange observations.
I was going to go for the
Why couldn't he see his feet?
the one with the
Why
adventure.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
I messed it up.
These
Now we're
rooms
doing
were
the
starting to look
this one.
pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to
The
himself.
one where he
This is
goes.
all too strange.
Yeah.
This can't be real. And at last,
Yeah, the best ending.
came to
Yeah.
the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
I'm floating.
He imagined himself
Yes.
soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much
Yes.
fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How
Whee!
was he remaining so
Caw, caw,
lucid?
caw. Crows, crows,
Then
crows.
perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yeah, why don't you just shut up?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if
Kirby
he's
vibes.
asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility?
Tell the
for
stars, you mean?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the
Fifth
voice
annual subcommittee meeting of Internal Revenue Analysis for Committees of the Royal Revenue Discussions Club.
This was, in fact, a dream.
Okay.
Did the voice not see him float and make
Sure.
the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself, too. Surely, if he could
Coffee
just...
nut.
He would prove it.
Coffee nut.
He would prove that he
Coffee
was
nut.
in control. That this was a dream.
Coffee nut.
So he closed his eyes gently.
Coffee
And he
nut.
invited himself to wake up.
I
He
can't see the
felt
coffee
the
nut.
weight of the blanket on his skin.
No.
The press of the mattress on his
The
back.
narrator has stolen the coffee
Fresh
nut
air
from
of the
me.
world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
Let me see the
That's all
coffee
I
nut.
want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job.
And my coffee nut.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
I am coffee nut.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I don't think the I thing is true. I disagree with your conspiracy theory.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley.
Give me the
I'm the
coffee nut.
boss.
I
have an
can't.
office.
I can't
am
grab it.
real.
Let me
Please,
have
just
it.
Someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone
I
hear
must
my
require
voice?
coffee
Who
nut.
am I? Who am I?
Please.
And everything went black.
And now I can't have the coffee nut.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, now we're changing characters, huh?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky
I really
she
think they're not
was to
memorial
know.
because
I am saying
memorable because
I am in control of my mind. I know
the
what
older
is
ones
and what isn't. It was
were made
comforting to think this, and in a
earlier
certain
on.
way, seeing this man made her feel better. Then she remembered the meeting she had
in your
scheduled
life.
for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
And that was messed up. Oh no, we're back in the loop. Alright, let's do the ending I wanted to do.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I swear I
What
saw
could it
something
mean?
moving there.
Stanley decided to go to
I think
the
it was just a
meeting room.
plant
Perhaps
in my
he had
peripheral
simply missed
vision.
a memo.
Sorry, there was something on my screen.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I wouldn't necessarily say that, Cirque. I really just think it's because of...
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
A lot of the newer ones have, like, simplistic stuff, too.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Do you have
It's
a...
possible that this is why everyone left.
Who farted? I'll leave the room, narrator, I'll leave the room if you give me a
Stanley
coffee
sat
nut
around
cup.
waiting for more dialogue. But when a long
Phew.
time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
I don't know. Maybe they were simpler. I don't know. It's just... I think it just
But
has
at
to do
last,
with the way
he had
people
enough
are.
of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Alright, so this is the
And
ending
so
I was
he
looking for.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope. Absolutely not.
But
The end is
Stanley
never
didn't
the
want
end.
to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go from here it's left. Oh no, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I've confused the narrator. My job is done.
Let's see, we went down right, left...
The real ending
left,
is getting me the coffee nut.
Yep, okay,
Alright?
okay, yep.
That's the real ending.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
What? Where does that go? We're back at the mind control room.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's
Pirate.
rubbish.
I love the pirate employee.
Story completely
I want to meet
unusable.
them.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Alright.
And this time, suppose we don't
Let's
wander
do it.
so far off track, hmm? Okay.
What is on that one?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley,
The demo's
did you
completely
change
different from the
anything
actual
when we were
game.
back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, we're back here.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart
Oh no.
again?
Who knows what you did? They're just holding back to let you
over
torture
and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh. We're starting over again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nothing.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Alright, let's go. This game is very liminal.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back.
It's very non-Euclidean right here.
Our steps.
Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
And it had coffee nut.
Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yeah.
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work.
Yeah!
It really paid off. So,
Victory!
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Oh yeah.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Trademark in the subtitles.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought.
Megalovania tap.
End up be our destination, even if there's no story there. Or
What?
put it another way, is the story of no destination
Too much what,
still
Timmer?
a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
Did the line just get low poly all of a sudden?
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yes! My favorite music track. It's a lot of peer reviews for employee 432. Okay, whoa, what?
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Alright, chat. Screenshot it. Screenshot my fern NFT. And make sure you don't forget it. I'm gonna rely on you when we get quizzed on the fern later on in the game. All right? Okay. What?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted
What is
you,
that
after
over
everything
there?
we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this
Purple,
anymore.
the
To hell
purple
with it.
glitchy
Restart.
tiles over there. Okay.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah.
We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Yeah.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yes. Let's go.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Let's go.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
I don't know.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
All right. I don't know where you are. I don't know you. Goodbye. All right.
Ah, a choice. We get
Seem
to
to
make
be
a
lagging
decision.
on my.
From here,
I don't
the
know.
story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Destroying the adventure line with facts and logic.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all
17 minutes.
determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Maybe.
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose
Narrator?
in some way that this
Are
is
you
a
okay?
story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you... All of his co-workers were gone. What
That's
could
the
it
end.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right. What am I doing next? Oh, I'm gonna go the wrong direction. You go the wrong
When
direction.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider. But eager to get back to business,
Nope.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Absolutely not. Let's go.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Don't jump from the cargo.
Look, Stanley, I think
Thing.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who?
She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited.
I doubt it, honestly.
Oh, goodness. Stanley,
But
did
sure.
you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice.
Think
How
it's
did you do that?
confirmation for
You
check
actually
that you are love
chose
it.
incorrectly.
Oh, this
I
strictly
didn't
makes
know that
me
was
get
possible.
your keep
Let me
breaking.
double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not
No.
picking up the phone
Nuh-uh.
is actually somehow an
Nuh-uh.
incorrect course of
Nuh-uh.
action. How is that even possible?
No.
None
No.
of these decisions were
No.
supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
I can't
Why have I
believe
not noticed it
it's...
sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I am.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, it can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He
Rupert.
could invent a machine that eliminates
Rupert
food
the
shortages
bear.
across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make?
They definitely
Remember
changed that.
Unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
The original version of that was a lot more edgy.
Make sense. In all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness.
Excellent.
Wait.
Making choices on a
Give me
regular
the
basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, If you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts
getting
and
very,
problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this
Look at
time,
this
your
guy.
instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
My goodness, it's already 4:30.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
No,
but not to worry.
they definitely
Now that you're
changed this.
fully
I don't
informed
remember
of
it looking
good
like this.
decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made
Please
just a
put-
few minutes ago
Serious.
and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
What? I think from what I remember, that instructional video, it originally had like the Rupert or whatever, going to like an impoverished nation, and like the choice was whether he would like help feed them or like light them on fire. It was really dark.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not...
Oh, I've done some decent work on it. I had to like restart it because I changed my mind on it. The original idea wasn't coming together, so I had to kind of restart it.
well equipped to deal with reality.
But I've gotten a lot farther than I did with the in terms of concept. I've gotten a lot farther than I have with the previous idea that I had that I abandoned. Hey Winter, welcome to the Stanley Parable. This is a story about a man named Stanley.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Winter wants to know what this game is, and I have no idea how to explain it. Well, it's a story about a man named Stanley. What was wrong with the old model? There was nothing wrong with it. I just wanted a chain. And like the concept that I was thinking of before.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess I'll listen. So yeah, the old model, there was nothing wrong with it. I was just like, I'm kind of tired of this idea, so I don't know.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No. Oh, we can't go
Coming to a
down there
staircase,
now.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It's different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
It's a game
And beyond all
about
probability, he knew the passcode.
narratives.
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
It's a game about, like, video game narratives and stuff. But, like, I don't know. It's hard to describe.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
There's no way for me to
Okay,
voice interact with
fine.
it.
You're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
And the bear.
Kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
Mountains.
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come
at this
here?
tower.
You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over
Language,
there.
please.
Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You
Sewage lilies, what?
behave exactly as Stanley would.
Oh, we're back here.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow
Panda.
the lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Alright, guess we're gonna go. Oh.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked
This
about...
is different.
My story.
This is
You've
definitely
destroyed
different.
my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worth it. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue...
Look at these
would it be
chairs
worth it?
clipping.
To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh. Ah. Oh, this is different. Oh. This is very Portal.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You.
I actually don't
You thought
remember
you were
how many
so clever.
endings.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the
Look at
world
this.
that was mine, and you've run it into
Look
the
at this
ground.
geometry here.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes.
You just had to see?
Yes.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought
Wheelie
came
comes
to
out
me,
of the ceiling, really though.
that there's a
That's what it
world
feels like.
outside of you. You're a child.
No.
My story.
You might have a
If
very,
you'd just gone through the
very
door on the left, you would
mild
have seen
case
it.
of
There was a
serious
whole
brain
underground
damage.
facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
Second person game.
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Oh, is this a Unity game? They moved the Unity from Source? Oh, I didn't know that.
I need this. The story needs it.
Cool.
So, you hear me?
The original Stanley Parable was in Source Engine.
Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Yeah. They did a really good job at translating everything, though.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Didn't seem all that different.
As much time as you need.
I was really sad.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing.
I wouldn't say it was Sonic 06. It was like,
Perhaps 50
it was Sonic
clicks will
Boom.
do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
50 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Go.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustles.
I don't think it was engine switch. I actually think it was more like the engine wasn't suited for the console. So they had to kind of like force fit the game engine onto the console, which was the Wii U.
Stanley, I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
All right, let's go. 418.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437. Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
This is a real workout.
Now, back to door number 437. Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Let's do it. Where is it? 422, 418, 419. Okay.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Door 416.
We've almost got it!
Yes!
Now the copy machine, do that one again! Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Yeah.
You really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
All right, there's an... I got an achievement. I got an achievement, a Steam achievement for doing that. All right.
When Stanley came to
I'm
a
gonna
set
do
of 2 open doors,
this.
he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting
I'm
room,
aware.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
You can jump off this lift?
Stanley.
Shh.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
I wonder what this looks like in Unity.
What's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop.
Or if they're just going to keep the same. Oh, yeah, they're going to keep it the same.
Here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
That's okay.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures.
It's cool.
You had wanted?
Dude, it's cool. Look, it's cool.
Story I had written out specifically for you.
Specifically for
Do
you.
not think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me.
Open world.
Absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what,
It could be open
take
world.
a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
I could do
There we go.
Skyrim's.
Third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I could do the Skyrims. Hold on. Anybody want to do the Skyrims? Oh, look, there's developer textures.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yes.
Ah, you see, I knew I was onto something.
Good job.
Where do these flashes of
I love.
inspiration come from?
I'm a gamer.
I know the game needed a third door.
You're a genius.
It's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
Oh.
Can't reach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
You felt it in your soul.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Let's see. Ooh. Mr. Hayes, Esquire, awesome OPS. Yeah. I'm at the end. A dead rat. Nice.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yes.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Let's see it.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Of course. Let's see
Let me
it.
boot it up.
The narrator has the game for
This
me.
game, the baby crawls left towards
Google
the
images
danger.
PNG of baby.
Button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Okay.
I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
All right, let's do it. This is the most annoying sound. I love real PNG of baby. Oh no. Save the baby. Can't let baby touch fire. Save the baby. How long should I play this? Do the Harlem Shake. Well, I have to say, this game's graphics are pretty good, but the gameplay loop is tedious. There is, from what I remember. But I'm not gonna get it. Bye!
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because
You.
if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try.
Night.
I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was
Like an
extremely
open
valuable.
world.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
You are supposed to give up, but if you manage to keep playing it, there is special stuff that you get. It's just too boring.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh. They changed it.
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our...
They changed it. Do you want to know what this originally was? This was originally the original Stanley Parable. In this part of the game, he opens up Minecraft and starts building and stuff.
motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
I haven't played
For
this
some
game.
Sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture.
Ooh,
into
Firewatch is a
the
Firewatch.
Total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Ooh. Nice. Look at this. Look at all this. Look at all those Eggman's robots. Wyoming. Yeah, this is Firewatch, I think. I think Firewatch is a little bit... I don't know. I've never played Firewatch, but I saw a little bit of it.
Oh no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Uh-oh.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
What a close
I really
call.
wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big...
I wonder if it's going to be different from the original for that, too. Let's see.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Let's see what it is. Oh. Rocket League!
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
The original
Just
game
a nice big box for you to run around in.
had Portal.
There's any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Let's do it.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Sports
Stanley,
ball?
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Sports
we
ball.
should run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must.
How I feel about sports.
Here's the ball. Have fun.
Yay, let's do it. Rocket League, yeah. Let's get it. Let's do it. Wait, I think I'm on blue team.
Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls.
Yes,
make
multiple
for an
balls.
even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
He's just spawning them.
I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Yes. Balls. Yes. Bounce them. Boing.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's
No.
right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are not... Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh. Whoops.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
I didn't know that could happen. Oh. So this was the original Stanley Parable. Like, what happened was that they made a Stanley Parable as like a Half-Life 2 mod. And then after that, they did like they did the version that's basically like very similar to this actual game. And then they did
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
so there's like 3
He'll
versions of
understand
this
soon
game
what I
now.
was trying to tell him. He needs me.
There was like the
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
So that one, the place that I was in was,
All of his co-workers were gone.
hold on. So the place that I ended up on was basically that Half-Life 2 version. And then after that, they made a game that
What
looks
could it
pretty much
mean?
like this.
Stanley decided to go to the
And then
meeting
this
room.
is the third
Perhaps he
version
had
where
simply
it's like
missed a memo.
they have some extra stuff, some extra changes.
No
added.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he...
Alright, I'm gonna... Thanks for watching. I've got some stuff to do, so Have a nice day, everybody. Bye bye.